My mic is doing something crazy right now. What's up, everyone? Hold on. Let's get everything under control here. What's up, Soulcat? What's up, Gabriel Val? Yo, Stackley, love your content. Please make a better Minecraft version of your mod pack. I think it'd be nice. Like, better Sensible MC? I mean, it's all just buzzwords of the same thing. I am planning on doing an update of the Sensible MC to the current version I'm playing on eventually, but we're not there yet. What's up, Cody Flynn? I don't know what that character is. It's like a... not sure. What's up, Davy Craft? So, we've, hold on, what day is it? Day count. Oh, it's day 13, not day 12. Thumbnail's a little inaccurate. We got Ruben here. I, lured him from a... We had a transaction, him and I. He followed me because I was carrying emeralds. He's snoozing right now. Look at him go. Positively snoozing. We're just about tired enough ourselves to go to sleep. But we're gonna try to do some... We're trying to get some progress today. Gonna try to get some progress today. I just got back from the gym, so I'm feeling good. Let's see. So we got a straw bed. What was I gonna go looking for? I want to get another villager, because right now we have Ruben, who's our cook, using the skillet here, but we want to get a chef as well. Just because I think that'd be fun. But we're gonna do that later. Very loud, very loud. 6 minutes following me. 6 likes and 7 watching. Yeah. Thank you guys for pointing that out. Dude's homeless. I am going to build a house. This is just standard Minecraft practice where you have everything that you're working on laid out and you'll handle the rest later. We probably ought to do some building, yeah. So, as far as building goes, the first thing we need to do is make, like, a storage area, because we need enough materials to actually build anything. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn all these logs into planks. Or can we just turn logs directly into chests? We can, but that makes, like, chests. Oh, gosh, Ruben scared me. Alright, Ruben, be careful. There's a lot of zombies around. Raw chicken cuts. Yeah, so we're gonna need to make a kitchen. Alright, here we go. Let's make a ton of chests. Because we're gonna need a ton of chests. Hello, Enderman. Oops. Oinkus. I need one more. He's me, I'm beside you. Yeah, you are. Okay. So, we're gonna start... I do know the block palette I want to use. So we're gonna need a lot of andesite and stone, as well as tuff. And yeah, andesite. Okay, so we're gonna start organizing this. Andesite, tuff, and we'll do cobblestone on the bottom. So we just have to do a lot of resource gathering right now. So we're gonna bring our diamonds. Might as well bring our iron as well. You know what? I'm gonna make... Well, nah, we don't need that as much. Attaboy, Ruben. Ooh, eggs for emeralds is a crazy good deal. I need to get some chickens then. I suppose maybe that's the next thing we have to do. Is actually make a farm. But now we can work on that later. The update for your mod pack will be 26.2. It will, yep. What's up, Cade Plays? I'm doing pretty good. Just got back from the gym. Love your Minecraft mod pack. What entry level PC do you recommend for me to buy with the $500, $600 basically, the best you're gonna want to look for with $500, $600 budget is maybe a computer with... If you go on Facebook Marketplace, you should be able to find a 3070 or 3080 for around $300 to $400. That should make up most of your budget, is your GPU. And for modded Minecraft, probably the next would be your CPU and then RAM, but I mean, that's the case with everything. Okay, we're gonna go look for resources. Actually, we need to get food handled, so we should probably do a farm. Okay, that's the proper order of operations we're gonna do here. Is food... Is like a basic farm. I don't know though. I never know what to do first. Because setting up a farmland would mean doing a lot of tree chopping. Where would be good for a farm, chat? Let's just go cutting a ton of trees down. That's really... If we're gonna do some infrastructure around here, we're gonna need to cut down basically every tree. You can't join my Discord? You should build a giant door. Honestly, door cult is kind of funny. I've always kind of liked door cult. I think it's a unique and funny concept. I'm streaming this early, chat, because I'm gonna be playing some Ultimate Frisbee tonight, and I can't reliably say whether or not... You know, I've been thinking about it. I really should just be streaming earlier in the day. Because even when I start my job at sales and stuff, the call time for sales would be like 10 or something to get to the office, and then over the afternoon, and then I usually have stuff in the evening. And I'm usually tired by the evening. So it's like, if I was to stream or do any kind of content creation, it might be like an early morning thing. It might be like, oh, I'm waking up, and then immediately streaming or making a video, and then moving on with my day. You know what I mean? Like, getting it done first, that type of thing. Oops. I know for some of you that timing wouldn't really work super well, but... Okay. Thank you so much for the tip. I can't play your mod pack with $20 PC. Well, when do I get it, please? Yeah, $20 not really gonna cut it. I unfortunately. I wish I said it. I wish it could. Look for more VRM for a more reasonable price because buying from official sources... Way too... Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's no reason to be buying a GPU at MSRP unless there's really no difference. Like, I got a 4080 Super, I think, on Amazon used, and that was about $1,000. Which is kind of a crazy expenditure now that I think about it, but it's done me pretty good. It was a little overkill, though, to be honest. Like, these frames that I'm getting for no shaders Minecraft, modded Minecraft, really doesn't need that powerful of a GPU. Honestly, most of what I benefited from having a 4080 Super is just DLSS and frame gen for certain FPS games, to be honest. The Forge server was really fun. Yeah, I mean, I should probably do more server events. The problem I have with hosting servers is that everyone plays so much more than me that I always end up on the back foot, which means I'm not, like, ready to make content on everything, or at least not in the way that I'm thinking. I need to figure out how to make videos or make content alongside, well, according to my own Minecraft pacing, and according to what will make a good video, and according to how the fan base actually plays, like how quickly they play and stuff. You can't join my Discord? I don't see why not. If you look up Acme Stackly or Stackly Inc. or whatever online, it should pop up my Discord server. It's not huge, but it's not small either. What's the tree chop mods? The tree harvest. Or falling tree, sorry. Falling tree mod. It looks like this. And I have it set to the shift down mode. And shift down where the log, where it won't move upwards, it only does above the cut. For some reason, it's not really working here. It's supposed to move all the logs down, but some of these trees are so disconnected from each other that the logs don't move down with the other logs. There it is. Yeah, so I know what block palette I'm planning on using. At least for the stone portion. I really like building in Minecraft, but it's such an ordeal because I become such a perfectionist. So I literally just need to take one little portion at a time, but we're still in resource gathering. Now, I will remind everyone, unfortunately, this is not like a hardcore world, and I probably will end up moving on from this world once certain mods get updated and stuff, because I can't add certain mods that change the world gen after the fact. So, yeah, this is going to be a practice world for a longer hardcore series that I want to do. HC's Tree Chop. HC's Tree Chop is really, really good, but it kind of breaks a bit of a rule, which is that it kind of goes sub-block a little bit. Like the fact that it's good. It's not bad. This one's always felt the most vanilla to me, where you're still just breaking blocks, but it just follows a little bit more of a behavior that feels a little bit more realistic, you know, to life, that when you cut down a tree, you cut the next log and the next log, you know? Or that the tree falls down. It's evocative of the idea that you cut a tree down. Obviously, it's not... Like, there's a super realistic tree mod where you cut the first block and then the tree actually animates falling down, and that's, like, truly realistic, but it's not good for Minecraft. There's realistic in that it's similar to real life, and then there's realistic for Minecraft, which is really just another way of saying vanilla friendly, which is it feels like it makes sense for Minecraft as a category. How do you do black bars on Minecraft? I'm streaming on OBS, and I have my Minecraft window set to an anamorphic ratio. I think it's like 21:9 or something. Yeah, it's just the resolutions I'm setting everything at. So I play Minecraft in windowed mode, and I have my OBS capture window set to that window size. So that's why when I switch to my display, see there's that gap on the right here. See, I can't even move my mouse. See my mouse here? That is the edge of my actual monitor screen, because that black space is just the empty space from the aspect ratio. But this is my actual screen. See, I have Minecraft in a window, but then when I set it to full screen, it fills the thing. So, which I didn't figure out for a while. For a while, I just had Minecraft in the windowed mode and then just left the OBS aspect ratio, the normal 16:9, and that was really weird because, yeah. I just saw your video on the penchant. Dude, the mod is peak. Yeah, it's really good. We got it in here. Yeah, I love the penchant mod. It's a little bit overkill. Not overkill. It's a little overpowered. A little bit. But if I could change the penchant mod, how would I change the penchant mod? I would make it so that you still need to grab the books and put them in the shelves, and then you have that enchantment unlocked. But you do that enchantment enough times, the book gets consumed or something. Because vanilla Minecraft is kind of balanced in that if you find an unbreaking book or an enchantment with unbreaking on it, that means that you can only enchant one other item with unbreaking. But with penchant, if you unlock the unbreaking book, it unlocks it in the enchanting table, and you can use it for all. You can, if I find one singular item with unbreaking on it, I can scrape that off onto a book and put that book in the bookshelf, and then I have it unlocked in the enchanting table, and so I can enchant everything with unbreaking. And then with how it really doesn't take that long to upgrade stuff. So honestly, now that I think about it, sometimes penchant is good, but it even could still use some balancing. And the penchant mod understands that. It has a whole, there's resources you can load in for penchant for certain features to be included and not. And I don't usually touch those, but in theory you could configure that, or I could configure that if I was more concerned about that. Okay, so what we're dealing with here, we want to make like farmland and stuff, but this is very hilly. So we're going to need to do some landscaping. But we need to sleep first. Oh, how did you get inside? How did he get inside my perimeter, chat? Did I not light up the area well enough? Chat, how did that happen? Maybe something like that. Oh my gosh. He's missing? He's bad? He can't hit a worth of beans? I'm invincible while I sleep? Apparently? They actually have terrible aim? Oh, they're getting in right there. How? Don't worry, puppy. How are they getting in right here, chat? I don't know how they're getting in right there. It's alright, puppy. Skeleton is blind, for real. Do you think there should be a beekeeper villager that can sell you honey glazed food? Yeah, there's a couple of mods that add the beekeeper. Well, I'm gonna lose that fight. We do need to make a farm. Ooh. Careful, raccoon. That is not a tree bush. Looks are deceiving. Level Shatter Shard. A mysterious shard, when eaten, should decrease monster levels by a small amount. Without catalyzer, reactions can go wild. Well, I will not eat it without a catalyzer then. Interesting. What's the name of the damage indicator mod? It's just literally called damage numbers, bro. Damage numbers. There's like a ton of them for this version. There's whole different characters and things that you can customize. You can change the font, the scale. Scale with damage, I like that. You can change the outline. Oh, you can change full-on animations. Scale in, pop in. I like pop in. Blur in. Slide up. Drop in. Ooh, I kind of like drop in. Slam. Oh, slam is sick. Spin in. Flip in. Or wave. I kind of like drop in. Whole damage per digit. To whole damage, animation time much faster. Advanced settings. Fade out time. I can have them stick around forever. Yeah, there's literally tons of customization you can do. That's kind of cool. Yo, what's good? What's up, the Sniffer Loft? I think you should eat it. I'm not going to eat it yet. I mean, your disc invite link in the description was expired. I set it to never expire. And if it's expiring, then that's Discord's problem. I'm actually going to crash out about that. The amount of people who have said, oh, your Discord link expired. When I set the Discord link, I said never expire in the link setting. So that's something for Discord to figure out. Because I'm not dealing with that anymore. I'm legitimately not dealing with that anymore. Maybe y'all don't deserve to go to the Discord if the link isn't working at this point. Ooh. Like, I'm beginning to believe that. I'm beginning to believe Discord just knows who doesn't deserve and who does deserve to go into the Discord if the link keeps expiring when I set it to not expire. It's ridiculous. My bow keeps getting sorted in here because there's this in here. I don't really care about unbreaking. I heard the voice crack. Dude, I'm telling you, I've said it before, I don't really care. Do not really care if my voice cracks. I'm talking to myself in my room. Okay, we're gonna need a freaking ton of dirt to do some terraforming. We're also gonna need some cobblestone. Perhaps a lot of cobblestone. Boink. Okay. So I kind of want to turn this hillside into farmland. So the way we're going to do that is with the retaining wall right here. So we're just going to rough this out. Just so that I get an idea. What's up, Big Ben? Am I playing on 1.21.1? No, I'm playing on 26.2. And in fact, if people are willing to port some mods forward to 26.2, I'm willing to pay. I'm willing to pay for that. I currently have some people working on the exposure mod and the redstone pen mod, but the Omni Hopper mod, as well as the supplementaries, amendments, and Moonlight mod, as well as the Golem overhaul mod are on the table. So if someone would like to port those to 26.2, that would be amazing. Didn't know Farmer's Delight was already ported. Yeah. Farmer's Delight's, the dev for Farmer's Delight's usually right on top of it. Like, I don't remember who the dev for Farmer's Delight is, but they're really on top of it. Okay. These trees floating here are really beginning to annoy me. They're really starting to grind my gears. I hear footsteps. Golly. Gonna take a page out of my cousin's book. He loved retaining walls. Like, my cousin's really good at building because literally all he does is just, like, place cobblestone to, like, flatten out the land in this really satisfying way. And I need to start doing that. Why am I using a pickaxe? Netanyahu? Ask Big Yahoo to port the mods. Yahoo. The big Stein, if you can hear me, please port the mods to 26.2. I beg you. I'm begging you. Okay, we're just gonna kind of get a messy... You should try the mod Nekomas fix. Nekomas? What on earth is the Nekomas mod? That bait? Chat, I feel like that's bait. Somebody confirm if that's bait or not. It's not officially ported, but the dev has MIT license on the mod, so it's legal to port it. Nice. Yeah, about licensing, I mean... I may or may not be playing with a couple of mods here that I just vibe coded with AI to be ported to 26.2. Like this mod, and this mod that lets me... Oh, that's funny. At this distance, the the animations just won't play. So it's just... And then I zoom in some more. And then it actually plays the animation. It's kind of funny. Stop. Golden Star, that's ridiculous. Nekomas fix. Create mod will be on 26.1.2 soon. I'm pretty sure Create is already on 26.2, like it's on this version. I just don't use it because it's a little too much. Nekomas fix is real and it looks like it's in Vanilla Plus mod. Alright, I'll take a look. Nekomas fix mod. Is it bait? Okay, it's got the stick figure from... It doesn't have a gallery. Nekomas has been diving different parts of Minecraft that I always felt were a bit overwhelming. Underwhelming. Trying to improve things like new idiot. Yeah, this just... These kind of mods add too much on their own. I'd much rather have... Oh, wow. It's an actual Google Docs page. Doxed. Clam. We already have that with Tide. Ocean Illager Patrols. Supplementaries adds that. Used to store small animals and pets for transport and safekeeping. That breaks too many vanilla things. If I can just... Like, that's like a bucket. Turtle armor, I thought that was already in the game. Target dummy, supplementaries adds that. I'm not sure about Enderman head. Supplementaries adds the clock mod. Slingshot as well. Spear's already in the game. Melon block, I don't know why I'd want that. Underwater torch, that's the point. That's the whole purpose of sea lanterns. Wildfire, they could be cool. Dyes. There's already a ton of dyes in the game. I don't know how many more colors you need. Sickle is added by the Skulk. I forgot what it's called. Savannah. Yeah, Savannah could use some. Soup making mechanic. Farms Delights adds that. Nether geyser blocks. That could be cool. Nether geysers would be cool. Redstone striker, which can be used to power redstone dust and blocks without the need for a button. Maybe. Yeah, some good stuff, but a lot of things that are already added by other mods. Why did they add this emoji? What is that? Is that a collar? Soren's here? Henry Stickmin. Yes, that's his name. From, like, Attack the Blimp or whatever it's called. Stickmin versus the Blimp. Wasn't that made by the same guy who did ASDF? Or am I totally, like, cross-pollinating there? I can't remember. Video idea. Okay, we're trying to build a retaining wall here. I think we're gonna make this flow in this way. Flow state whenever he says the word flow. It's happening, people! And your Stickmin and Among Us are the same studio. Yes, Among Us, sorry, not ASDF. I'm sure you've said this before, but what texture pack am I using? See, you say texture pack like everything is one texture pack. What texture pack am I using? That is the... Okay, I'm not trying to crash out on you. I will tell you, Carvalho, or however you say your name. I appreciate you asking questions. But like, at the same time, everyone says, what texture pack? In reference to what? The dirt? My GUI? My tools? My player character armor? The sky? The trees? The grass? Like, be specific, please. Video idea, survival Minecraft. Every time we say letters, S-T-K-L-Y, we die, and we play with someone else, and whoever has the least deaths. Hey, I think he's onto something. Hold on now. He might be cooking. Ow. Okay, time to clean up this retaining wall. Whoops. What texture pack are you? The say it louder emoji is just so funny to me, dude. I feel like it's gonna bother someone if this retaining wall doesn't have, like, accurate geometry to it. But... and by someone, I mean myself. But I don't know. You have to make it first. You can make it pretty later. The wall's bothering me too. Let him play, bro. Also, it's likely an amalgam of textures. Thought it was a single one. Of course, it's an amalgam of texture packs. It's not one texture pack that does everything. That's not an unreasonable assumption to make, though. I guess there's a lot of texture packs that just do a lot of one thing. Man, I'm lazy as hell, bro. I just want to, like, slap some blocks on the ground and then make it look nice. We can make it look nice later. That's not so bad, chat. It's just a rough retaining wall. I need to remember, you can change everything later in Minecraft. It's getting stuck in one thing that makes you overthink things in this game. If you just place it down first, then you can make it look nice later. Fancy word for soccer player? What is your growth? Why is your grass so muted and sad while the leaves are green and cheery? Because certain plants are different colors? I don't know what to tell you. Let me see. It's not that they're muted, it's just a different tone of green, because that's grass, those are oak leaves. Hi, welcome back to Wildcrats. We're gonna look at some animals. Right there's a wild wandering trader llama. Don't spit at me, llama, please, I beg you. I'm 27% tired. And the more I talk to chat, the more that number goes up. Try the Piscatane mod, it adds new features for parrots. Cody is cooking with these emojis? Is he really? Grass and trees are never colors that are easy to tell apart. I thought you were colorblind, Storm. I thought you hired based off of competence and not color. Whoa! Whoa! Where did my villager go? Chat, where is Ruben? What? Oh, did he go in the nether? Hold on. Ruben, no! It's too dangerous! Oh my gosh. Ruben, what are you doing in here? Business as usual. What are you doing? I guess that's what I get for not... Okay. Follow me. Follow me, Ruben. Follow. Follow. Come here. You're not going... Okay. Come here. Literally have to carry him through. Get to sleep, Ruben. Golly. We need to move the nether portal. Or we could just put a fence around it, I guess. Can we just put a fence around it? Place a hedge in the way? It's the ugliest fencing ever, I know, but it's okay. It'll do the job for now. We just gotta make some fence gates. That works. That's not so bad, chat. Okay. Crisis averted. Okay, what are we doing? We're working on this terraforming over here. We need to break some grass. One of my dogs makes such ferocious sounds. They're like, I'm like, okay, buddy, all right. Yeah, I got him, llama. Oops. Hey, yo, don't hurt the llama. Good llama. Oh, you're low. Resting until dawn. Are you really resting? Okay, let's make some grass. Do you mind? I don't have my freaking shield on me. Actually broke his ankles like it was no big deal. Okay. It's because this shield is in here, my iron shield. So it keeps getting sorted to there. What was I doing? Putting this away, putting this away. And we're not tired enough to sleep, so we're just getting some more grass. Stackley, you have to upload videos to get more subs. That is true. True fact man speaking here. You have to do the YouTubing to become the YouTube. That is, in fact, accurate. We're gonna do some mining while it's dark. Just because I don't want to deal with mobs on the surface. Which means we need some wood. We should have enough food for now. Yeah, we'll be fine. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go looking for some more diamonds. Can you tame that raccoon? I don't think you can. I have no autocorrect. Stackley, if you ever go on vacation, I can take over the channel. I'll put it for a bit. Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, we'll be in touch. I can send voice clips in and everything. How about you just edit my videos now for free? That'd be great. How early is it for me? It's only noon. It's like 12 p.m. Bet. What's my main objective right now? We are waiting till the daytime because I can't sleep because I'm not tired enough. And I don't want to be on the surface just standing around or fighting mobs. So I'm going in the mines looking for more diamonds. Soren is entering his flower child era. I love flowers. Who doesn't like flowers? Did you know most men receive flowers for the first time on their deathbed? On the gravestone? See, that's the problem with Minecraft content these days, or trying to be a Minecraft content creator, is you have to be like a pro at the game just to maintain the interest for people. What's the objective? What are you doing? Are you building a computer out of redstone right now? Well, no, I'm playing Minecraft. The majority of the game is just spent gathering resources and stuff. It's like, oh, well, okay, that's boring. It is a dark fact. It's also a true fact. Because I'm true fact man. Oops. My chat is looking very, very feminine right now. Thank you, Soren. Appreciate you. You know, guys kind of got to take the appreciation for the garden back from the females. You know? We're the ones who cultivate the earth. The men. The doers. Not only hearers of the word, but doers also. That the works of godliness might be made manifest in me. I think Soren is confessing his love to you. Soren is just doing what all of us should do, which is stop to smell the flowers. I mean, a jump scare. Okay, the damage numbers are staying up way too long. Fade out time. I also don't really like the color. I want it to be like red. And then the second color's like dark. To really show that it's blood that I'm spilling. Rice is a flower, right? Bible reference. I was saying something oh, that's the cave-in that we just caused. Oh. It's just a minor cave-in, no big deal. More blocks are falling. Yeah, cave-ins kind of happen in a localized area, so as long as we kind of stay out of right there, then we should be good. It's an unstable cave right here. Nothing to be afraid of? Wait, I've been here before. Dagnabbit. Really messing with my strip mine right here. Am I an active Instagram doom scroller? I'm like the doom scroller final boss. I don't think there's anybody in amongst all of my friend groups that send as many reels as I do to the group chats, man. I'm like the scraper. I find all of the memes. I'm such a dedicated Instagram doom scroller. I started placing the instead of just saving reels, I started saving reels to folders, like to specified folders. I used to have kind of generic folders. I started getting specific. It was like whimsical memes. Oh my gosh, diamonds. I don't know if these fell from the ceiling or if I'm like totally lost from my original strip mine, but I'll take it. Yeah, Soren, chill with the spam with the emotes. I do like the flowers. Like I got a whimsical humor one. I've got a funny, short, funny, true. Like, oh, it's a brief video that's funny, and saying something that's kind of true. I got one that's just straight facts. I've got one that's political. Like I started curating the reels to myself. Okay, that cave-in really messed up my entire strip mine. I do not remember where my original went. Was it this way? Okay, here we go. Okay. I think my original main line strip mine got caved in on. That's like really annoying. I don't know where... Man, I don't know where it went. My original strip mine is like actually filled in. There's no way. That actually sucks. Hold on. Maybe if we, let's go laterally back this way until we run into more side chambers and maybe one of them will be connected. Man, it filled in like my entire one. It's over here? Okay. You love my videos? Oh, thank you. Soren, you're going to Mecca? Just gonna have to keep going this way. Yeah, that cave-in totally filled in my main shaft. That's not good. We gotta find our way out of here, chat. The Piscatine mod adds more variants of parrot eggs. How interesting. Soren with the Israel flag. That's funny. Oh, there goes our pickaxe. Didn't even notice. Boink. Soren is confessing something. It couldn't be Soren. No! Not Soren, no! Oh, here it is. Ooh, scared me. We did find the main shaft. Woo! He's right on my heels, Scoob! What is that on the ceiling? Oh, that's the arrow it shot. Alright, nobody else? Cool. Alright, we got some diamonds. We're gonna go back up, because it's probably daytime by now, yeah. Sword and free cantaloupe, free watermelon. Using member application, server owners can precisely control who joins the server. Simply navigate to your access settings by pressing the server name in the upper left corner. True Fact Man strikes again with another true fact. Thank you, True Fact Man. Okay, we need food. I'm feeling that afternoon after workout crashed a little bit here, chat. Not gonna lie. Okay, I'm going to make... Well, we need to go just get some more food real quick. So let's do some hunting around the general animal populace. Parkour, parkour. The apples are mid. Apples are mid, slowed reverb. Yeah, honestly, they're really not the best fruit. The reason why they're kind of viewed as like the fruit is because a lot of people self-insert, they immediately assume that the fruit that Adam and Eve partook in the garden was an apple, just because that's the imagery that was used in a lot of the old paintings and stuff. You know, a lot of painters who depict the tree of knowledge of good and evil and stuff in the story of Adam and Eve portray it as an apple tree, to the point where people legitimately believe, like wholeheartedly, that it was an apple when nothing in Genesis says anything about it being an apple tree. And so the apple gets like biblical significance, and stories like the Brothers Grimm with stories that actually explicitly say it's an apple, a poisoned apple like Snow White. Like, it just kind of gets all of that aura when it really doesn't deserve it. Like, an apple really is just kind of a basic fruit. No, don't run. I just slaughtered your friend. My gosh, I have to be pixel perfect with my swings. That's why I liked better combat, but... Come here, cow. Don't worry, the animals will respawn, so we'll breed new ones later when they show up. I'm not gonna kill a raccoon. They ain't good eating. Hiya. Come here, cow. Come here, cow. Hiya. I tried to make it quick and painless, I'm sorry. I watched a whole documentary about mad cow disease and the outbreak that occurred in the UK between the years, like, 1965 and 1999 or something like that. Kind of insane. Soren, do you have anything to comment about mad cow disease that occurred? The scare between the years 1965 and 1999? Something like that. You watched that documentary? Yeah, everyone's on the same... I literally am out of sprint. This is insane. Oh my gosh, it's a stick bug. Do the thing. Please, developer, tell me you did the thing. If I had a jukebox, I guarantee you that thing would do the stick bug dance, and that would be hilarious. Oh, there's another one. It doesn't have water, but it is grazing, it has space, and it has light. What mod's that? Must have been one mad cow. Eat more chicken. Why asking me? Why do I become the center of discussion whenever I join a live stream? Because you're the agent of chaos. Accept your role, Soren. Come on. Why is bro live on IMAX format? Because who wouldn't want... It's cool. I'm not going to justify my aspect ratio, dude. Statistically speaking, the holy fruit would have been a fig, right? Since that was the first domesticated plant, and also they're popular for using growing in bad crops. Here's the crazy thing that you're gonna... that a lot of religious people aren't ready for, especially evangelicals, because they have a Bible alone inerrancy perspective of the scriptures. But a lot of the scriptures are just the way they are because they're stories. So, like, I don't really interpret the creation myth or the Adam and Eve story as anything other than an allegorical, useful story. Now, my own theology prescribes the fact that there was a real Adam and Eve, and I do believe that, but not because of the biblical record. The biblical record certainly portrays them as more of a story. And that's perfectly fine. I think you get basically all of the value that you need from it as a story. It doesn't need to be history. I mean, the evangelical needs it to be history because if the Bible isn't like 100% completely accurate on everything, then they have this all or nothing mentality and they have to throw the entire thing out. Not to slander anybody for their religion, but like I tend to try to not believe things that can be objectively disproven or falsifiable. I don't believe in anything that's falsifiable. You know what I mean? Like, all of my religious beliefs are rightfully within the category of unfalsifiable. Because they're religious claims. I believe them because I believe them, not because they're objectively true. I've said this before, I'm a broken record on it. Would the holy fruit have seed? See, it doesn't matter. Reuben is basically a 3-year-old child. Yeah, we had to literally put kitty guards on the entrance to hell. Otherwise, Reuben would dive head first. At least he had this sense to, like, put his shoes on. No, he doesn't even have, oh wait, no, those are sandals. See that? That is skin. Those are sandals. At least he had the sense to put his shoes on. Frickin' Reuben. I feel like of all the villager types, Savannah villagers are like the goofiest. He was brown. Was Jesus white or black? He was a Jew. Historically speaking, he would have been, I don't know, probably brown skinned. I don't know. Who knows the demographics of the ancient Israelites? Can we get some data on that? What am I up to right now? Let me think. We are going back in the mine because it's nighttime again, and I don't want to deal with tons of mobs above ground right now. But we're not actually going for diamonds. We need to mine things like andesite and other normal stone types. So we're not going that deep. We're going about here to mine normal stone strip mine. The one that I had to switch direction because this one led to water. So we actually need to loop around here. Jesus wasn't Italian. Yeah, well, obviously he wasn't Hyperborean or something. Like, look, Rome and the church really took the tradition of religion, like after the gospel was shared to the Gentiles. But, I mean, the church fell away. I mean, if you look at any of the apocryphal writings, or even all of what Paul said, he believed it was the end times. He believed it was the eschaton. And he was in a... I read a book called, by Hugh Nibley called, Mormonism and Early Christianity, and, I mean, he does talk about the Mormon Church, but mainly he goes into the historical record and defends basically the idea that the church fell away, which is kind of a key part of what the LDS believe. And it's also what the Protestants should concede. It's really only like, I don't know, I suppose the Catholics who try to purport that there wasn't a falling away, but I mean, they had 3 popes at one point, so like, it's not like they don't have a lot of history they have to deal with. Why don't they don't have brown stone? Darker stones aren't that common, I think. What? He would never have been a Jew if he was an Italian. What are you guys talking about? The correct answer is that Jesus was Italian. You know, I find that really funny. Like, just on its face. Like, that is just really funny. I vibe with that kind of humor. Because it's like, it's just good-natured. It's just, like, goofy, you know? It's whimsical. Whimsical humor might be the best kind of humor. Shower thought. Reincarnation likely doesn't follow the rules of time and space, so you can really respawn as a Mesopotamian baby, and when you die again, you might come back as Vietnamese in the 50s. That would be an unbelievably unlucky run of things, my guy. Unbelievable. Mesopotamian baby to die to the Spartans in, like, I don't know, 300 AD, or whenever the Spartans existed, I can't remember. or as a Vietnamese baby ready to die in the Viet Cong War. Oh my gosh. Yeah, reincarnation is bookie. Let me put it this way. Basically, the full extent of all Oriental wisdom amounts to keep your expectations low and you won't be disappointed. That basically summarizes all of Oriental wisdom. Or at least that's what I heard from a particularly smart individual. They purport to have determined all that is true about spiritualism and determined that it basically amounts to just accept things how they are, you know, like Buddha, you know, the meditative type of religions, or really not even religions, really just modes of being, and they can be very effective. But true, genuine Christianity that has tapped into the gnosis like Christ taught to the apostles during his 40-day ministry after, which we don't really have anything about. It's like a side comment in the New Testament. It just says, yeah, and Christ, the reincarnated Christ came and visited the apostles and taught them for 40 days, and then they went on to preach the gospel. It's like, what was going on in those 40 days? A bunch of the apocryphal writings touch on it a little bit, and describe a much more I think appropriate and godly way of looking at the universe, which is something like, we know there's a lot to be understood. There's a gnosis that we want to achieve, and the only way to, and we don't purport to know all of it. We knock at the door, and all of these rites and rituals in the temple and other things we participate in are us knocking at the door of God to receive that knowledge, rather than the Oriental traditions that just kind of claim that they know it all, or not even that they know it all, but just that the ultimate end would be something like a meditative way of living. And yeah, the Christians should aspire to more than that, and the early Christians certainly did, with their temple worship and the rites that they believed in. Stackley's Japanese. You know what's funny is you guys really wouldn't be able to know. You guys would have no idea. One reincarnation, you're in a rich family enhancement, another you're just born in the Titanic. In the Titanic, like on the you know, the Titanic was populated with like tons of rich people, right? I would love to have been on the Titanic. What? Somebody's got to tell him. Somebody's got to break the news to this guy. How's my mod pack update coming? Forever, because I go through like all of my weekly tokens for ChatGPT in like a day and get like 15% of the way done porting a mod, and I have to wait another week for the tokens to re-up, or spend like 20 bucks to do another 5% of progress. It kind of sucks. If you believe in a god figure, might as well believe in folklore and holidays too, right? That's the logic of religions. What do I think about that? There's a lot of fanciful things about religions. That's very true. If you say you're a Christian, you believe in the Bible, or you believe in the God that is in the Bible, there's a lot of stories you just have to kind of take for what they are. Like a talking donkey or those kind of things. But here's the thing. I take a more realistic approach, And thankfully, my religion doesn't require me to take any other kind of approach than this. Like, I'm allowed to take this approach in my religion, unlike other religions. Like, if you are a Bible-thumping fundamentalist Christian who believes sola scriptura, tota scriptura, sola fide, which means faith alone, and all these other prescriptions, then you're kind of backed into a corner where you have to doggedly say something like, yeah, these miracles that occurred are 100% like how they are, and they're 100% trustworthy in these ways. When it's like, it's okay to say, yeah, I think somebody just put this story in the New Testament to make Christ sound like the Messiah. Like, and that's the case. The scholarship of things like Matthew and others, like a lot of Christians will say, oh, I believe in the Bible, or I believe in God or in Jesus because of fulfilled prophecy in the New Testament. And the real accurate way to look at that is to say, well, they're just writing that in. Matthew is just writing that Jesus fulfilled these prophecies, when the Old Testament and Jews rightfully today can say, no, I don't think Jesus fulfilled those at all. It doesn't say Jesus. That this is a prophecy about, like, you guys know all the Christmas songs that are based from Isaiah, Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Prince of Peace. That's talking about King Zedekiah or Hezekiah or whatever. One of those, I don't remember his name, but it's talking about a king. And a Christian goes back into that and interprets it and says, here is what God wants you to understand about this scripture. Here's the proper way to understand. That's actually referring to Jesus. And that's what Matthew does. He basically says, yeah, all these prophecies, these are referring to Jesus. Or you could just believe that they don't. So what do you do now? And the answer is, well, you just decide to believe it. You take someone who says, hey, I'm speaking for God. I'm a prophet for this dispensation. I'm giving you the word of God. And you just have to go, yep, I believe you. Based on what you've said, based on the Holy Spirit telling me, I believe that that's true. That's all you can do. And anything else is just circular reasoning or digging your head in the sand. So, sorry, I'm not like reading what you guys are saying. I'm just like mouthing off. I would love to be on the Titanic. Yeah, but enjoy your whole day of living. Yeah. I don't know. Oh. Cave in. Oh, cave in. Oh, frick me. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Dude, the whole... Wait, is that doing something to the surface? Ruben. I'm shifting plate tectonics down there. Tectonics. I said tectonics. What are you guys saying? Kenzie, you're alive. Oh my gosh, I haven't talked to you in ages. Some religions accept that Jesus was real, but instead of saying that the Abrahamic God gave him powers, they claim that their God gave him powers. Yeah, sure. Yeah, 100%. I mean, there are some ideas, but they include him. He wasn't viewed as a god there, though. Why are there roof collapses? The children yearn for vintage story. Yeah, the collapsing cave mod. It's pretty spooky. That entire mine shaft just went down. We're gonna have to go a little bit lower here and start over. I love it. I love the collapsing caves mod. It adds so much interest to caving. It makes your world feel more dynamic. Now we have to go somewhere else now because that entire shaft like broke off. And imagine if you have like mine carts and stuff in there. Like that's some real damage, you know? Imagine that in like a civilization server. All I want to say is Jesus wanted butter chicken and that he reincarnated as an Indian. Reincarnation. Yeah, reincarnation. The funny thing is like, you can totally believe in reincarnation if you want. You know why? Because it's completely unfalsifiable. How on earth would you confirm whether or not a person that you're interacting with, or an animal that you're interacting with, isn't composed of the spirit of somebody from a different time? I have no rebuttal to that. Like, objectively, I have no rebuttal to that. I don't believe in it. Like, religiously, I think that's crap. And it does break the laws of space and time, to some degree. But... boy, Jesus clearly reincarnated as a Pakistani. If anyone was to be reincarnated, I would pray to not be reincarnated as a Pakistani. Personally. I happen to enjoy the race that I was born as. Balatro emoji. They have a Balatro emoji? Chat, should I play Balatro? I downloaded Balatro in Minecraft. I know, work has taken up all my time. I have a ton of personal stuff going on. Still trying to do it. Yeah. A little bit of Kenzie lore lately. The power went out in her apartment complex for what, a day and a half or something? Is all the food in your fridge okay, by the way, Kenzie? Or have you just had to like do a crazy shopping spree and be down like 300 bucks or something? What are you gonna do about all that Dr. Pepper that got spoiled? We got clips of Stackley hating Pakistanis. I didn't say I hated them. I don't hate anybody. I'm a Christian. But I do not prefer other races over my own. I like my race. I think that's a pretty newsflash for white people. That is the thought process of literally every other living being on this earth, that they have in-group preference for their race. Literally, white people are the only people who have this strange aversion to their own race. It's really weird. Like, they don't, because actually white people have the biggest in-group preference bias, but they don't claim that they do. Like, I saw those things. This is me getting a little political. It's not actually political. It's just straight facts, and it's fine. You guys can do with it as you want. But they have those polls where they have different people of different races rank the value of all the races or something. And white people are the only race that ranked all the races as equal. Every other race ranked themselves higher and other races lower, like by significant margins, like unbelievable margins. So, yeah, do with that what you will. I think it's crazy. Soren is just talking to talk. Kenzie, I think it's time to reincarnate as Electro. Like 2 days. Bro lives in an apartment complex, can be me. I don't live in a concrete commie block. Hey, we got some iron. I don't know why, chat. I get more thrilled seeing iron ore than I do seeing diamond ore. Is that crazy? I feel like I like seeing iron ore more. Like this, like, burnished tan color is just really satisfying to see in rock. Am I crazy? Rock and stone. Currently 19, moved out paying $7.69 rent. That's honestly not as bad as I was thinking, Kenzie. You're doing just fine. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm teasing. Who started racism? Who started racism? Bro, racism's just been a thing. Racism is just the default of life. It's called in-group preference. Just KMS. We talking to Stackley like he's an unfiltered chatbot. Yeah, because it's just facts, dude. I don't care if it makes people uncomfortable. I've literally said nothing. I've literally just laid out a fact that certain races have in-group preference more than white people. That's all I've said. I don't know why that would be controversial. You agree, but only because the time I need diamonds, I find iron. The time I need iron, I find diamonds. That's so true. Cancel. I love that I rage baited to He-Man about... who did I rage bait about? The, oh, Carvalho. Crazy sentence. Dr. Pepper that got spoiled. Bro, those things don't spoil. Let's ask exactly the most unfiltered question ever. Ask away. I'm prepared to make a lot of people uncomfortable. I actually am. Why do you think I made this channel like, not have my face? It's anonymous, dude. How often do you get... None, Soren, none. Because I'm unmarried. That is the only correct answer, Soren. You should be ashamed of yourself. As a fellow Hyperborean, I expect higher from you. Ben, we know what to do. Oh, what? I was playing Minecraft, my bad. Never a wrong thing to be playing Minecraft. Chat, the more I think about it, the more Minecraft is just the most goated game ever. It really is. He said no one knows what he looks like. Dox him. To be honest, I thought you were just like another mod YouTuber or something, but then I heard you say unbelievable Eldritch horror sentences. I'm telling you, I'm the realest one out here, dude. I'm the realest one out here. I just don't upload. I have yet to, like, truly ascend. But once I begin uploading more, Like, once I lock in. Nah, that's so stupid. Like, if I was truly the best, if I was truly Ascendant, I would have already been uploading. So that's the tragedy of it, but... I haven't told you the tragedy of Stackley the Unuploader. He uploads a YouTube video a year that gets 200,000 views. He's not even reached 50k subscribers, and he probably won't by the end of the year. But he still thinks himself the best, the GOAT, because he talks about racism on his live streams. Yeah, true. If you want to crunch you can instead use the Sing Diggy Diggy Hole song with your 107-year-old dwarven blacksmith. How do you come up with these sentences, dude? Oh my, I can't glaze it. It's really funny. Oh man. If I ever do a Civilization series, I am going to pay someone in diamonds to be my jester, to literally just, like, dance for the court and say the most unhinged things. But not, like, offensive. See, Soren, that's where I feel like you can really shine the most, and it's why I've appreciated your humor a lot, and why I entertain it. It's not because it's provocative, it's because it's completely random, and it's very funny. Like, who thinks of the idea old dwarven blacksmith accent? Like, it's hyper-specific and whimsical, and that's really what you should lean in the most. It's where you shine, I feel like. I volunteer. We'll have tryouts. What tragedy or horrible historical event do you secretly find fascinating or secretly funny? It would definitely involve women if it was going to be funny. I think it is funny when I recall the fact that some of the first automobile accidents occurred at like 30-something miles per hour because people were just so used to, like, not familiar with things going that fast, at least in the domestic sphere. I can leave, it's okay. A broken clock is right 2 times a day. Even if that dwarf was Thor, even that dwarf from Thor was ashamed of that sentence. I don't know, I prefer indie slop like Hollow Knight, Deltarune, Dead Cells, Nine Souls, Cuphead, Celeste, Binding of Isaac, and of course Friend Slop, ending racism with Stackley. What makes you think I want to end it? It has the high notes. I'm a slopsist. I believe in slopsism. Fun fact, the Bolshevik Revolution, which led to the creation of the USSR Revolution, began as a protest for women's rights in St. Petersburg. That makes 100% sense, and then 30 million Christians died. Or 60 million, or something like that. A huge number of Christians died. Where'd you pull that out of? Dang, every time you speak, you say more unhinged sentences. Saw some guy say that, I don't really mean it. I always knew Jonathan Stackley from Stacklerica was racist. Look, the purpose in me bringing up the earlier stat was to say something like, if white people want to survive in this day and age, they gotta start, like, playing in their weight class, because every other race in the world is, like, literally 10 billion times more racist than white people ever were. You know, white people ended racism, right? Like, racism like... they didn't end racism. Okay, I'm making the mistake of saying racism is the same as slavery. I'm not in support of slavery. I think it's, like, uneconomical, and it's wrong. It's obviously wrong. It's not good. But we ended slavery. Of all the races and peoples in the world, we ended it. And it's still going on, so do that again, as you will. Thank God. You enslave villagers? I don't enslave villagers. See, that's the thing. You need to get your brain out of that headspace. I know, I've said this before, and this is a soapbox that I want to get on for a second here. The culture around Minecraft humor needs to move on from the millennial-coded dark humor. Oh my gosh, this villager is, like, in this one spot doing this one thing for you. It must be slavery. What makes you think that the villager isn't, like, operating 100% according to what the villager wants. What do they do usually? They stand around, do nothing. They have jobs. Who are they doing jobs for? I'm trading money for them. Like, you do realize when you trade with a villager, you're giving them emeralds, right? Like, you're literally paying them. That's like the opposite of slavery. Every time you trade with a villager in a villager hall, you are paying them. You're paying them. And once I see a villager pick up a pickaxe and start breaking some blocks like a player, then I will treat it like a human being. But it's a villager. And a villager, what do villagers do? They're an in-game character. And look, I get it. They're doing a bit. But it's like, can we come up with better bits than slavery? It's like someone in an improv night bringing up death, pregnancy, or being incredulous towards the other person in the improv. If you do any of those three things, or as well in Minecraft, if you make a joke about villager slavery, it's like, yeah, Facebook is that way, bro. Yeah, Facebook's out there. You can come up with a new humor. An unpaid intern, at least. Like, that's kind of funny. An unpaid intern, that's relatable. Are we gonna do on a group trip? Are we all gonna go on a group trip to Bosnia and Herzegovina? Maybe. Croatia? Those are some pretty countries, dude. Europe is a pretty place. My brief stint in England made me realize just how wonderfully green that section of the world is. I've been growing up in a desert my whole life. I've literally only ever really known a desert. Utah and Arizona. Everyone give me your gas station order? Water. 5 hot dogs without the buns. Guys, that's not healthy, guys. Equivalent exchange? Yes, exactly. What makes you think that a villager isn't, like, jumping and skipping to trade with me and work with me? I'm literally taking them out of the hood. I'm helping them. Do you know how much aura it is? Do you know how many... Okay, consider this. Think about this way, if you have to. Consider the aura. How many villagers can you really have? You know, as a player. How many can you really have? What, a couple dozen? Even, let's say even 100 villagers. Out of how many villagers that can possibly spawn in a Minecraft world? Million by million blocks or whatever, how big a normal Minecraft world is. Do you have any idea the odds? Immediately the most famous villagers in the entire world interacting with the player character. If we're really going to do any kind of like personalizing of the villagers. You don't think that has any clout? You know Ruben up above? He got like 5 million followers on villager Instagram from all the villagers in the world the moment he was lucky enough to be chosen to be with the player character. This world didn't exist until I produced it. I'm the god of this, I could, with the click of a button, become god to these villagers. And this villager gets to work for me. You don't think that has any ramifications for that villager socially? Slavery. It's like, come on, let's come up with some better bits. Is Cheenster in here? Villager slavery is not exactly morally black and white. Villager gulag system is modern, thematical, and more equivalent to what's actually happening. Okay, that's funny. Okay, I do like that. That is funny. Thank you, Stackley. 26.2 is really good in performance. Yeah, it runs great. I haven't had hardly any problems, and I have tons of mods installed. So yeah, I agree. We're gonna try to get everything to 26.2. There's really only like 5 or 6 more mods that I'm still waiting before I do like a really long, hardcore world. Is Cheenster in here? Oh, he is in here. Villager lives matter. How do villagers reproduce when their hands are glued together? We're not talking about that. If a villager goes to netherite, to nether, mine, get nether, then get... Okay, hold on. Holy grammar. If a villager goes to nether, mine, get netherite, then get a full diamond enchanted armor, then defeat dragon, get elytra enchanted, and then only will I make them equal to me. Other than that, they are slaves. I really just don't think it's possible to even make villagers slaves. I don't think they understand the concept. Like, I really just don't think that you're paying them in emeralds. Slavery would be getting the stuff for free. You do realize that, right? Like, the definition of a slave is that they do not receive payment, and you can kill them at a moment's notice. And do whatever you want with them. That is not the case with villagers. They decide the terms of the trades, and then I pay them. What are you guys saying? I can't even read what you're saying. Cheenster, where are you? I'm gonna mod you so I can see your name better in chat. It's your lucky day. How do I mod someone? Cheenster, how do I mod you? I'm clicking the 3 dots next to your name and it's literally not doing it. Oh, there it is. Add as moderator. Managing moderator. Thank you. You want to test that theory out, buddy? What happened to Hytale, actually? I did see a single thing about it a month after early access. Yeah, I tried playing it a little while ago. I didn't really... It was cool, but I didn't really like the art style. It didn't appeal to me. Cheenstar, I want to buy tomorrow. Also, I'm sending stacks Secret Society agents on you. Mod me too, bud. No. Mod's probably drinking Red Bull and spilling chips all on their one of their other inferior about... What? WG? Do not call him that. What? Cheeny Weenie sounds like something, the original 1969 Spider-Man, or I don't know if it was 1969, the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, the original cartoon Electro would say. Stack, read my chat. I only have it in nickels. Is that okay? Bite me? Who are you talking to? Hightail slop. It's a little sloppy. It's a little bit slop, to be honest. That's honestly actually kind of fair. Okay, we're getting a lot of good andesite. This is good. Who's spamming the 100 emoji? 100! You get them zombified and then you give them an antidote and then they try to settle with the lowest amount of emeralds. It's kind of power abuse. Okay, you get turned into a zombie and then get cured and then not feel like giving someone a discount. I'll invite you to Chuck E. Cheese. Do you guys remember when What's-His-Face did that whole expose on Chuck E. Cheese and how they were reusing pizzas or whatever because the pizzas didn't line up, the slices or whatever? You guys remember that? Who was that? Who was that guy? Why am I forgetting that guy's name? What's your opinion on matcha flavored data pack? I thought it was really cool. I liked the video. I appreciated the fact that the guy was working on trying to correct a lot of systems in Minecraft that need help. But, I don't know, it's pretty basic stuff. I definitely prefer my Sensible MC pack to his. But at the same time, it did make me... I'd have to rewatch that video, actually. Can somebody remind me all the features that matcha flavored adds, actually? Because I'd be down to add some of those features in Sensible MC if they're actually good. Like, I'll take whatever. Okay, we're getting lots of good material here. Let's fill a couple of chests worth here. Dirt can go in there, andesite will go in here. Granite and diorite can go in their own one. Okay, we're making some progress here, chat. Game name? What? How dareth thee say such things? It would be thou. How dare thou say such a thing? That absolutely ridiculous. Me without the power of a moderator? Alright, buddy. Alright, buddy. Bro just wants to go on a power trip. Tell all of his friends that he moderates for the Snackly channel. Ooh, we got a power 2 bow. It's not bad. I think the dogs are sad that they're sitting down. Here, come here. Here you go. Guard mode activated. Get up, puppy. There you go. Okay, chat. So the name of the game right now is we are working on an area over here with a retaining wall that kind of sucks. I need to standardize that. I just don't know how to make good, like, terraforming lines. What y'all know about Blockcraft 3D? Lowstate added it to his mod pack and he's loving it. Yeah, that's, yeah. I've seen his stuff about it. He's really been enjoying it. Oh, I'm like 200% tired. Wow. Ball knower. Dang, this is an awesome Terraria mod. That's really funny, guys. I need to make a new pickaxe, and then we need to go mining for... Well, we need to make a bunch of, we need to make a bunch... Well, we need to get a bunch of dirt, is what I'm trying to say. Golly. Might be a little bit autistic, chat. It's okay. But not like the dedicated kind, like just the generally not very able to do anything kind. Okay, we're just gonna do some boring terrain breaking for the next little bit. Chat, should I stream for like 10 hours? The whole vibe would have been addicting. That's the beat. And feel smooth in the whole experience, even simple clips into absolute cinematic. I almost said cinematic. Cinematic masterpiece. It's because the next word was masterpiece, and so my brain got ahead of itself. Day 18 of asking Stacker to watch Doug with us on stream. I don't know who that is. Chat, how did Dr. Donut blow up so fast? And why does his SMP pop off so much? I mean, he's got like One Pixel and stuff on there. Like, how long has he been around? Like, what's a guy got to do, man? Do I really got to like do some Civilization series with you guys and then go to all the effort to like turn that into a video? Can you put Family Guy on the bottom of the screen while you're mining? I don't know, time machine? Dr. Donut commits tax fraud? Is that real? The thing is, he's so boring. Like, I don't know, every clip of him I've ever seen is him just like looking over at his chat with like this Tom Holland look on his face. Like, what? And then like trying not to die because all of his fan base are trying to kill him. And then he like has an economy on his Minecraft server that's like EVE Online. It's like a wannabe EVE Online. Dr. No Nut. Dr. No Nut. Is that offensive? Day 19 of asking Stacker to watch Doug. It's also pronounced Doug. Like the name of a fat 45-year-old white single father with a beer belly. That's true. Doug really is kind of destined to forever be that, that characterization. It's unfortunate. Okay, we got... Okay, this is the best use case of leaf litter, by the way. Literally just bone meal. We need to go get another farmer. I think I'm gonna go do that. Because I want to get a farmer in here because they will actually do some planting. Like, they'll actually handle the farming for me. Can you put reels on the side of the video? I'm having a hard time paying attention. Are you not entertained? I'm just going to face reel chat one of these streams. I think I'm legitimately just going to go the queso route and start going legitimately insane on stream. Show my face and just start doing reaction content. Can I be the next J-Schlatt? Can I be the Mormon family-friendly J-Schlatt? Is that possible? It can be analyzed either way. Wiktionary doesn't mark Latinx as a different etymology, but the Spanish language committee seems to believe that it's a clipping, but the Latino part still comes from Latin. I need Peppa Pig on the side of some Pokemon. I need more stimulation. Alright, we're gonna go get another villager. Where is my boat? Prepare my shuttle. Chat, I saw, the remaster that they did for the original, Empire Strikes Back, when Vader is walking to the shuttle. The remaster has him saying this really long sentence, and I saw a reel that was, going over that. And the original, he just says, like, 3 words, like, bring my shuttle, he says. And it's, like, so much aura, like, oh my gosh, the Vader edits. But in the remaster, he's like, tell them to prepare for my arrival, or whatever. It's, like, so stupid. Okay, we got a boat, we got an emerald to lure the villager to enter into a contractual relationship with a villager. Okay, we're gonna make a shovel though real quick just because I don't like being without all of my tools. Okay. Doing that little accent bit there just reminded me how much I hate the Chosen's accents. Oh, I don't even need a boat. I have a boat in the water. Here we go. All right, we'll be right back. So in Minecraft, target doesn't count. The target block in Minecraft? Chat. So I recently had someone on Discord, I don't remember who it was, I feel bad, port the envelope mod. And I'm telling you, I still want to get into like a pen pal communication relationship in Minecraft with letters and stuff that the envelope mod adds. I just feel like that'd be so funny. And general story as well. What is Soren genuinely saying? When you're shopping at Target and you genuinely feel an age regression coming, so you genuinely just poop all over yourself in the produce aisle, knowing that you're genuinely just a baby. You know, like the memes or the would you rathers where it's like, oh, would you rather have $10 million or would you rather revert back to the age of like a 3-year-old but have all of the mental capacity of an adult or something like that and all of the memory of your past life, you know, that your life that you've lived so far. That sentence just came to mind of suddenly the kids like, I can poop wherever I want and they won't care because I'm just a baby. That might be the dumbest thing I've ever thought of. That's the Facebook moment right there. The loud moment of silence when he's reading my abomination. Yeah. Don't read into it too much, Soren. You have to be aloof. You have to be aloof from the humor. Provide it, but then be above it. Stack the new short was peak. Thank you. Yeah, I thought it was really good. I need to do more follow-ups to that. They really don't take me that long to make. Or in theory, they shouldn't. Genuinely. How do you laugh at Soren's match? It was the most unfunny thing ever. Look, I'm easily entertained. I really am. Like, I have a high standard, but then I lower the standard so that my life doesn't suck. And that really is the lifestyle of the truly locked in and enlightened young chud, is that you have to maintain a standard of excellence for your entertainment, but then you have to lower it sometimes, otherwise your life is just unbelievably boring because everything sucks. Oh, thank you, Kenzie, for posting the short. Thank you. Have I seen One Piece? No. I've heard a lot of good things about One Piece. I'm not really a big fan of anime. If that's surprising. Like it or else, thank you. Forms of documentation and data not applicable. Used when a question or field does not apply to the situation. Not available. Thank you for that clarifying question. Clarifying point. Okay, there was a village over here somewhere. Yeah, it's over there. All right, let's go hire another villager. Hire another villager. Continent abbreviation used in logistics, shipping, and sports. Namibia. 2-letter country code. ISO 3166-1 Alpha 2. Naples. Napoli. Vehicle registration code for the Italian city. Right facing arrow. How intriguing. Okay, we're gonna be a little bit stealthy here. We're gonna see if we can grab one. Do I not have my shield on me? You've got to be kidding me. We're literally turning around. We're literally turning around. I'm not dealing with this crap. I literally forgot my shield. I wonder if this world is going to stick or it's just another 2-week phase. I know for a fact that I'm not going to keep this world. This is a practice world because I'm waiting for... Once all of the mods are ported, there are certain mods that I'm waiting to get ported to 26.2 before I update Sensible MC and everything officially that I cannot add after the fact, and therefore will need to start a new world. And this isn't even a hardcore world anyways. We haven't died, but it's still not a hardcore world. No, after I get my personal stuff cleared up, I was working on stuff for our stream because my OBS decided to erase all your stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Stack, have you tried Elite Shaders? Elite Shaders. Are they really that elite? Not even updated. GG's. If you guys are going to ask me about certain mods or shaders or resource packs, it's got to be the version I'm playing on, please. Otherwise, it just makes for bad content. The water waves make a weird shape when you're boating. I just had to lock in, like, the speed emote. I just had to lock in, like, the speed emote. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're going first person here and looking up. It totally looks at... Okay, we're looking over here. That's so cursed, dude. Rick, I can't unsee it now. Oh my gosh. Frick, dude. I laughed at both of your messages. It was the same message. How would you know if I laughed at hers or at yours? Because I read hers? My brother had an achievement that he's messaging the family chat. Oh, he passed his Series 3 exam, or Series 7 exam. Congrats, bro. Currently $50. The Fisher Price, the vintage boombox Fisher PH490K PH-490 stereo cassette radio, selling for parts. Wonderful. I like how I had to go all the way back here to grab my shield. I'm returning without another villager. This is so tragic. Pardon me, pardon me. Let's ignore this. It's fine. Wait. We can sleep as well. Bro, I kiss him too. What? You stole my message. I kiss him so automatically funnier. I seen Reddit called dissenting sources untrustworthy. Both wings funded by Zog anyways. Bro, I kiss... What? Y'all are weak. I was kissing her. If you guys get that reference, I will legitimately mod you right now. Whoever gets that reference, I was kissing her. And exactly in that mentality, that mode of speaking. Okay, we need to just throw away this iron shield. Here. Have a shield. Because it's making me sort my shield into my inventory by accident. Okay, it's very loud and annoying. I'm turning down hostile mobs. What do we need? We literally just need to grab our shield. It's daytime anyways. We're gonna go and get that villager now. I'm gonna get you a buddy, Ruben. I got the reference. Who got the reference? That one movie, I forgot what it's called. Lol, me too. See, if you see, getting the reference means like saying the name of the movie, but it's already over. It's already over. I'm not modding someone. Someone get these beggars out of here. There's a specific name of the movie that I'm referencing there, and I don't think any of you guys have seen it, and it's really tragic. Specifically, I say it again. I was kissing her. What is the movie? Unsynchronize your paddle so that it doesn't That literally crashed my game. I'm not kidding, that timing literally just crashed my game. What crashed it? GUI message split lines, add message to display queue. I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT. Hold on, chat. 29.9 subscribers didn't notice that. Stack, you spelled it E. It's E light shaders. Okay, well, I'll take another look then. Where did my mouse go? Whoa. Whoa, lag. Wow. Why is my... What? Check the latest logs. It crashed again. I started this company. Do you know how much I sacrifice? Literally peak acting, by the way, out of Defoe. That's the to watch One Piece. Minecraft client crashed for detecting homophobia. Stay in character, everyone. Stay in character. What is it saying? I'll compare the newest crash against the recurring wolf failure and check the matching log immediately. This confirms immersive optimization was not the sole cause. It was absent from the new report, yet the identical corruption happened again. I'm narrowing the remaining common wolf attribute hooks rather than repeating the previous recommendations. We can triangulate his location. Why? You can see my entire desktop. This is my desktop. This is, in fact, my desktop. It crashed from the same wolf attribute corruption again, even though immersive optimizations is now disabled. This makes at least 4 instances involving different wolves, so it is unquestionably a repeatable mod conflict. No way it's the Better Dogs mod. I like the Better Dogs mod. This Better Dogs mod is awesome. It gives them certain traits. They have guard mode. Bruh. Well, it's not happening often enough for it to really be a problem. If it crashes again, like immediately, then we know it'll be like a big issue. But hey, Stack, I'm back. What's cooking? Oh, what's up, Gub? We haven't seen you in ages. Where have you been? You've been like doing school and stuff, haven't you? When are you gonna free me an error from your basement? One Piece hater just didn't watch it because every hater I see on YouTube always ends up loving it. I'm sure it's okay. Look, again, I have high standards, but I'm also a human being, and so little things can make things work for me. You know what I mean? Like, my family really dislikes the Pirates of the Caribbean films, and generally, in the general movie-going consensus is that the sequels to the first Pirates of the Caribbean films are dumb. But I love 2 and 3. Like, the second Pirates of the Caribbean movie might be almost as good, if not better than the first. It's certainly not better. It's just as good as the first. Davy Jones and stuff, are you kidding me? It's freaking awesome. Oh wow, it crashed. It like threw us back. We just got time reverted. We got time ported, that's how bad that crash was. Wow. Okay. It was just a dream, chat. But my boat's gone. When you get modded. Palestine. That's crazy. Y'all are in a basement? Kenzie's holding me in the casket like just like that girl from Mortuary Assistant. My gosh. Boat. I love how Punchy just has this massive boat in my hand. It's just, I have the whole boat in hand right here. That could might be a white, virgin, blonde-haired incel or a handsome, tall, and not virgin Mexican beauty. It's a mix of the two. How is Stack not seeing this? Seeing what? How is your pencil sharpener PC? He's voluntary celibate. I'd like to think that I'm voluntary celibate, but to be honest, I'm probably more of an incel than anything. That's why I call myself a chud. What do you think that means? Stack is black. Kenzie, you can't be outing me like this. You guys have seen a live stream where I started with a fake face reveal, where I basically had everything except my face on screen, by the way. So that would be easily confirmed not true. Been playing the mod pack, bro? Nice, I'm glad you like it. If Stack is black, then I'm white. Are you... what? Unsynchronize the paddles. I don't know how. Here, if I go side to side, will that work? Side, 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 side. No, it's just lopsided. Y'all need to get your brain out of the gutter. It is crazy how it has like actual definition. Here, this will help. There we go. Is that better, chat? No more ocean day, okay? No more. Oh, Ben, I didn't see your comment. My pencil sharpener is better at sharpening pencils than your computer. I feel like everyone's pencil sharpener is better than at pencil sharpening than their computer. I built a PC that sharpens pencils too, or something. No, bring it back is Kenzie. You cannot be saying that. Do you know if I had Y to chud, that literally means underwear in Hindi? Wonderful. You learn learn something new every day. The boat's a grower, not a shower. Yeah, I'm definitely never re-enabling the Wakes mod. I might remove it from Sensible MC for this reason now. Kenzie, lock in. Gub, can you ray trace at least? Did you build a new PC or something, Gub? I haven't seen you in ages. Where have you been? Kenzie, you already got you. You can't ask for more. It's true. I think this way's faster to the village. Oh yeah, no, but this is the way we were going. I was almost there. Bro, you might as well ask if I would like to roast marshmallows over my computer. Technically, the temperatures that your processing units produce is enough to cook stuff on. You should add Tolkien's tool. You should add Tokimi's tool shed to the mod pack. It's really good. What does that do? I thought you loved that. I will ban you. I actually am tempted to now. Oh, chat, look, capybara. We don't have any melons though, so we can't tame them yet, but they do exist. He's giving me the Vine Boom turn around to check meme though. Every time. That wasn't even funny. You learn something new every day. What computer do I have, Ben? We're quizzing on Gub's computer? Armadillo. Armadillo. Okay, has my reputation improved? Because last time I was here, I stole some stuff from some chests, and the villagers were, like, ready to, like, legitimately, like, keel haul me. Treated with caution. Yeah, I'm still- Douglas? Douglas. Treat me with caution. Why is your tick rate so bad, too? The tick rate isn't even that bad. You're a nitwit anyway, Douglas. Why would I care what you think? Haters gonna hate. Okay, you can just stay in there, Douglas. Is there a villager that doesn't, like, treat me or view me with this distrust? Okay. Blake? Yo, W. Blake, man. Hold on. If I break your profession block, will you be angry at me? I'm not testing it. Here, come here. Come on, Blake. Come with me, Blake. I've got a great buddy named Ruben. He was probably a neighbor of yours at one point. Come with me. Come with me. Bro just said nitwit unironically. I actually said it technically because that was technically what he was. He's bald? That's Doug? Did we just see Doug? When will I make my new SMP? When I update the mod pack to 26.2, and when I make a plan for how I'm gonna do like a big civilization series or something, because that's what everyone loves. What color is my hair? It's brown. Same with my eyes. Hold on. Why do you need that info? GG's chat. The CIA. They're fishing for information. Gray. How would you guys react if I was genuinely like an 80-year-old man behind this keyboard here? Alright, get in the boat. Attaboy Blake. I like the name Blake. Blake is a cool name. I could see naming a kid of mine Blake. Actually, no. I would ask for kisses. What? Did you read my Helldivers message? I didn't. What'd you say? Stack when what? Oh, I see. When can we play Helldivers 2? Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Two buff, genetically engineered, sweaty, burly men going through hazardous environments together and sticking next to each other in order to survive. I'll have to check my calendar. Chat, I gotta head out. I'm going to the gym. W. Kenzie. Chat, say W. Kenzie for going to the gym. W. Kenzie gym time. Everyone should go to the gym. I just got back from the gym. Bye, John. I'll talk to you later. Yeah. No problem, Kenzie. Thanks for tuning in. You can text me whenever. Go have a good workout. Proud of you. What's good? What's good? Lawson Wilson. Lawson Wilson sounds like an alter ego name for a superhero. Maybe Wilson Lawson would sound better, though. You should consider switching those around. Genuinely should consider switching those around. We're going to turn Blake in name leak. Stackley's Jonah. That is her nickname for me. She just dropped the thin. His name is literally... Yeah, that's like Jerona. Name... Not name leak. We knew, brother. We knew, brother. We knew already. This is old news, brother, man. This is old news. It is kind of a shame that this is just basically a throwaway world. But, like, I don't know. You know, we'll try. Like, once certain mods get updated, I will add them. We haven't really loaded that many chunks. So, even certain mods that would change the world gen, we would just have to run and go generate new chunks, which kind of sucks, but it's also just kind of par for the course if you're working with an old or long-form world. His room is dirty. It's a little dirty. It's not that dirty. It's mainly my bottom bunk that's really dirty. I have a bunk bed back when my brother lived in here with me before we got married. And that's kind of my dumping ground now. Day 20 of asking Stackley to watch Doug with. What's my last name? Yeah, see, that's something that I will never leak. Heck to the no. Not leaking the Facebook profile. Stackley is just a very old man with good genes. I mean, I do have good genes. I do kind of take after my dad as far as the hair world is concerned. Like, he doesn't really grow facial hair very well, neither do I. He and his parents, well, his dad at least, kept their hair for the majority of their lifetime, so. Like, my grandpa, he kept his hair. Like, my grandpa on that side of the family, actually on both sides of the family kept their hair, so I probably won't lose my hair. Which is very, very good. Newly, Stackley's full name is Jonathan Blake. If you want to think that. Lucky brand Levi's? Grower or shower? That's for you to find out, my guy. I'm kidding! I'm kidding! Check your DM. What? Attaboy, Blake. Alright, Blake. Don't be angry at me. This is your new job. Your new life here. We need to make a... Let's make some white dye. Just turn this... That. Wonderful. I'm not looking at chat yet to see how you guys reacted to that joke. I hope it's good. Check your DMs. I'm at the front door. Okay, now we know John's parents aren't bald. I love a proceeding hairline. You mentioned from the previous stream, I think you sometimes port mods to a new version of Minecraft. How do you do that? I use AI. Come along, Blake. This is your new life. Accept the bed. What, you don't want to sleep next to Ruben? I could name him Dave Rubin. That'd be kind of funny. I don't know if I want to have a homosexual working for me, though. He'll never know my plan. This might be too personal, but what is my favorite color? I like red a lot. I think red is... I got scared. I think red's a really cool color. Blue has also grown on me. There was a period of time where I thought that blue was a really stupid color to have a car, like, be colored as, like, to paint, you know, a car blue. And then I kept seeing more and more blue cars, and it just kind of clicked for me. I was like, you know what? Actually, blue is a really cool color for a car. I'd still would do a red car before I do a blue car. What type of AI? I use ChatGPT's Codex desktop application. Leaked red is Stackley's favorite color. True. How fast is my car? It's not very fast. It's a 4-cylinder Tacoma. See, you guys keep asking for details, and eventually one of you is unironically going to triangulate where I live, and I'm gonna get doxxed. And then I'm gonna get banned from ever working a job at, like, Neaters. We need to get food, chat. We need to go, fishing, probably. That's probably the fastest way to get food. But it's also nighttime, and I don't want to deal with mobs right now, so let's just go underground for a second. Chris Redfield. You like the darkest purple? Or you like dark purple? Yeah, dark purple is a really good color, too. Okay, we gotta fix our punchy mod. For some reason, I have to go into this mixed pack menu in order to fix the animations. I don't know why. It like reloads them. I can tell based on your profile picture. What? I hate gravel so much. What's my chords, IRL? What would you guys even do with my exact address anyways? Like, legitimately, what would you guys do if you knew my exact address? I'm actually dead serious curious. It's not like I'm huge yet. There's only 20 people in here. Why dost thou speak as though thou art Shakespeare's kin? We were talking religion earlier, and I think that kind of got him in a biblical mood. King James version just started flowing out of him. Pull up with fried chicken. Yo! Check your DMs. I'm just kidding. Just talk to you. See, that would be an awkward experience for both of us. You realize that, right? Like... I don't want to think about what it would be like to meet a YouTube fan. Like, no offense to you guys, it would be very awkward. Because I'm like a normal guy. Okay, maybe that's a little cynical. It would be fine. Like, it'd be fun. You know, I get it. But at the same time, it's like, oh, I want to be around you a lot because, oh, do the thing. And I'd be like, what? I actually really don't like that idea of being that guy. I like the idea of being famous. But, like, during the famous stuff, I actually don't know if I'd really enjoy too much the... It depends on what for and who the fan base is. Maybe that's the real problem. Maybe I'm just worried you guys would be too awkward. I'd meet you guys and be like, oh, this is my fan base? These are the fans? Golly. I'm just kidding. So with that in mind, if you intend to ever see me in person, please, like, lift, lose some weight, and make sure you've showered the night before or something like that. That's really brutal. I'm sorry. I'm sure you guys are fine. You guys are great. I'm just messing around. I would spawn a nuclear reactor near your house. I would love to have a nuclear... Oh, this is from the mineshaft breaking. I would love to... Free clean energy near my house? Not free, but like clean energy? A nuclear reactor near my house would be amazing. New leaks exactly won't meet fans unless fans jacked. I mean, can you blame me? I cannot make out what your profile picture is. Bake some cookies with needles and go to your house to give them to you. Needles full of, like, performance-enhancing drugs and peptides, right? Dude, I'm 900 pounds, don't laugh. R.I.P. Big Ben, he has, like, 30 minutes left to live if you're 900 pounds. I like how Stackley's already missed me doxing his coordinates 2 times already. You know, I didn't want to, like, point it out because me giving it attention would indicate that it's real, when in reality I'm, like, sweating bullets right now. You are a nuclear reactor, the F. Reactor? React to her doing what? Got him. I have 900 pounds in my bank account. You gotta get your money up. Get your money up, king. That's worth about $1,000, I think. If I know the conversions. It might be 1,100. Bird flu. Those are the coordinates to Tel Aviv stack. Oh, well, chat, we got busted. The big Yahoo's paying me to play Minecraft. Bird flu. Yeah, they tend to do that. You admitting you're an agent of the IDF? Oh, boy. 900 pounds is like $1,700. Really? Dude, that's so... Dude, inflation has... Honestly, I haven't checked since like 2021. Pound to dollar conversion. Oh my gosh, it's like... A pound is worth like 1.35 United States dollars. That's ridiculous, dude. Worth of the dollar since 1970. Oh my gosh. I got a characterless keyboard. Or keycaps. Due to inflation, $1 in 1973 has lost about 87% of its purchasing power, meaning it's worth roughly $7.52 today. Imagine, chat, being able to buy a sandwich for $1 Like, that's not even a starter at a restaurant. Anyways, I'm gonna stop myself right there because if I keep going, it'll make me way too pissed off. Characterless keycaps? Yeah, I have blank keycaps right now. I have a blank set of keycaps. And to prove how goated I am with blank sets of keycaps, we're literally gonna do this right now. Monkey type. Monkey type, watch this. Then, out, show, nation, large, course, program. Whoops. Want, under, back, those, very, other, from, just, off, some, that, ask. Gosh darn it. Develop, oh my gosh. Work, for, give, person, call, group, point, other, become, own, great group. Frick me, come on. Okay, hold on. Child, oh my gosh. Such, and we, first, number, all, person, go, own, that, should. Oh my gosh. Possible, in, other, those, last, oh my gosh. Just, old, late, oh my gosh. Possible, consider, might, need, consider, give, on, leave, any, plan, day, would, outright, line, mean, when, to, year, way, ask, then, with, during, face. Boom! 130. 100% accuracy. Put respect to my name, son. It's QWERTY. Soren, maybe you should visit the outdoors. Do you live in... Or you proved your point. No, I didn't. Okay, funny enough, the typing thing right there actually doesn't really matter. Because whether or not I have characters or not, I'm capable of typing on a keyboard without having to look at the characters. The only time the characters has really been an issue is maybe if I'm typing numbers out or special characters under the numbers. But I'm actually pretty good at that too, so. I still hate you, though. I want my 90 billion. Imagine it, imagine it. This guy's like low-key the master of Minecraft, bro. Me? Master Minecraft. Oh, Mr. Minecraft, the usual. Granite and diorite? A bold move today, sir. A bold choice, sir. I don't even know what one of those is. Can we get these... Somebody get this water out of here! Peak reference. It is pretty good. The Odyssey was meh. Like, it was memorable. Kind of. Not really. I haven't really thought about it since I watched it. Except for the memes. Like, I've sent some Cyclops memes to my friends because of the Odyssey. Get these beggars out of here. I'm just to the point where I'll watch anything that has Robert Pattinson in it. And Ryan Gosling. Blake, please. Just accept your lot in life. What did you become? Oh, you became a mason? Okay, why is Blake up, but Ruben is still sleeping? It's not even nighttime. It's not even nighttime. Right? Or is it nighttime? Is this technically nighttime? I don't even know right now. He's tired, man. Come on, I guess. Oh, there it is. Okay, it was nighttime. Sleeping on the job. So the gravel in with the dirt. Okay, Blake, I kind of wanted you to become a chef, just because I thought that would be funny. Come on. Become a chef. Yes. Good, good, Blake. Good, Blake. Good, good. Okay. We need food. Can I cook clams? I don't know if I can, but I need food, so I'm just gonna buy something off of you guys. Hold on. For an egg sandwich? Sure. Nice. Okay. I have not read chat for a second. I will read in a minute. What are you guys saying? Nah, bro, lazy. Soren, you are not smart or cool. Oh, come on, don't do him like that. Hundreds of billions of neurons, it would not equal 100 billionth of the hate I feel for you at this microsecond. Hate. Why? Have I seen Hail Mary? I love Hail Mary. Project Hail Mary is great. Soren thinks he's Rick from Rick and Morty. He hasn't even turned into a pickle yet. How could he think that? What's that advancement mod? It's the, fancy toasts. It's the fancy toasts. Okay, I need to go fishing while it's daytime. What villager mod am I using? I'm using Simple Villager Follow, Ultimate Villager Armor. I could probably equip my old copper armor on those two villagers back that we got back there, Blake and Ruben. Villager Brain is a, it's not the name of the mod. It's like the mod ID name. It's called Real Working Village. Oh, I think I ported this one. Real Working Villagers. Or no, I didn't port it. I had to fix it because there was an issue with the cartographer that was making the game lag really badly. Do you guys mind? I'm trying to fish here. Also, I don't know why mobs are spawning with books. Oh, yo! Oh my gosh! Holy armor enchant. I'll take it. Do you have a mod pack that I could download? Check the description. I hear something behind me. Perfect catch. We got a bluegill. Stack, what type of music do I listen to? I listen to just pop, indie pop. The band Camino is probably my favorite band. Can I play? Oh yeah, you asked me about E-Light shaders a minute ago. Hold on. E-Light. It's a makeup edit? Day 20 of asking Saka to watch Doug. Race me? To what? Whoa. Not bad. It's not playing nice with fancy torches, which is unfortunate. It's not too bad. Terrible FPS, and makeup is usually really performance, so if it's not, then it's doing some crazy stuff. Effects. Lighting. Basic. I mean, it's got a lot of features. I like the icons and everything. Glowing ores I don't like. Refraction we don't need. Miscellaneous. Seasons we don't need. Seasons length, no. Oh, okay, I see. We're looking for things that are red. That's kind of nice. It shows the, That's nice. I like that the, shader settings show the things that have big performance impact and things that don't. A little legend for... Nice. Yeah, it's not bad. It's a little bit smeary, I think. There's also a weird lighting glitch going on. Whoa. Very harsh lighting, though. And it's also got some weird shadow issues with the, or no, maybe that's just, oh, that's just the player shadow. Okay. It's very, very, bright. Like, unbelievably bright. It's not bad, though. Honestly, not bad. It's just, it's very bright. Like, harshly bright. Turn on the grassier grass shadows. Is that in the shader settings? Are you saying in the shader settings? Is there a grassier grass? Miscellaneous text render, it won't be in there. Effects. Post effects, no. Rendering. Where would that be under? In the grassier grass settings? Is that somewhere? Hold on, I'll find it. Lighting. Isn't it under basic? Oh, it would be under compatibility, wouldn't it? No. It's in the shader shadows. Oh, the mod. He's talking about the mod. Oh. Yeah, I have shader pack shadows turned on. There's just something very, it's like overly, do you know what I'm saying? It feels like deep fried. Can we watch Doug? At Stackley, is this you? Boy was checking the shaders. Image. I mean, they're not bad, but like they're just very harsh. Like, look at the shadow. This is in direct sunlight. This should be glowing. Like, that's what it is. The shadows are way too dark. Maybe that's a problem on my end, but usually shaders need to just work out of the box. Like, look at that compared to Solus. Like, see that? It's the light from here is actually making this light up. It's not all super dark in shadow. Do I know car ball knowledge? No, try photon shadow now that we are trying. I think I have photon installed on this. I don't think photon is updated to this version. I mean, we can try loading it, but I don't think it's updated to 26.2. This might crash the game. Or it might just work. I do like Photon. I forget how much I like Photon. It's always a toss-up, man, because I really like Solus as well. My FPS kind of takes a hit, though, because we lose NVIDIA, or NVIDIUM. NVIDIUM is what allows us to get, like, really, really good frames on, like, just Minecraft, like, no shaders. See, we can literally double our FPS because of NVIDIUM. So we'll probably go without shaders, but that's nice. I know World War II ball scratch. I think it was 271,000 and not 6 million. Fair enough. It's up for debate. It should be up for debate. Broke my heart. War airplane. Eclipse is very good. Yeah, I've tried it. All right, chat. I need to grab a snack. So, like, hang tight. I'll be right back. I don't want to just die to a skeleton, so I'm gonna go into the nether. Can we watch Doug forces Park Sword to eat an entire fish and money suit from the Doug files? Sure. Right on it. We're not gonna die here, are we, chat? Like, there's no way, right? Alright, hang tight. I'll be right back. I need to get some food. Actually, I don't trust that. I'm gonna just use my... Just gonna use my... See, but if I use my grabbing food scene, it'll use that crazy animation to switch to it, and that will just take forever. So, hold on. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna build a super tall tower, so... There we go. Alright, I'll be right back, chat. I need to grab a snack, because I'm hungry after the gym. I'll be right back. Nobody go anywhere. Alright, I'm back. Hold on. What are we talking about? Guys, I'm doom scrolling. I have a sugar cookie. Bro, I was raising up this girl with like 20k followers and she actually responded. Good for you, man. Get in there, man. We are not tired enough to sleep yet. Okay, let's throw the enchanted stuff in there. Throw the fish in the fish thing. In there, in there. Okay. Ooh, that's a dire bat. Look at him sleeping. In their work clothes, too. That's dedication. And I said jump in my whip. Nice. I'll take, things that never happened for 500, thank you. Just kidding. Okay, let's, go do some more mining. I missed. You dish it, but can you take it? Okay, let's see. What do I want to do here? We need to cut all these trees down. Come on, bring it on. He's trying to kill me with knowledge. I don't know why mobs are spawning with books, but it's a really weird... It's a really weird bug. That is a bug jockey right there. Oh my gosh. Somebody kill this child. And the mobs spawn with books because they're nerds. It's literally a bug jockey. It's literally a bug jockey. That is so funny. Stacky, your mods are deleting them. Why? If you're saying something stupid, then I'm glad the mods are deleting them, because I trust the mods. I was quoting what you said. Oh, well, whatever, man. It's no big deal then. If I said it, then you don't need to chat it again, right? But also, if the mods are deleting messages because it's repeating what I'm saying, then obviously that's stupid, so I don't know what's going on. I was trying to clip you saying somebody should unalive that child. I mean, it was kind of funny, but, like, maybe not my best work. Teacher's pet. Not you, but the mods. That's kind of their entire purpose, you realize, right? Just enjoy the content, man. Let's not freak out about what's going on. Careful, he's got a log. Oh my gosh. These guys are dropping all of their armor when I kill them. Is that normal? Isn't there supposed to be just a chance that they drop the armor they're wearing, or is that more common? Hold on, I gotta eat some more of my sugar cookie I have right here. You got some bling on you. A lot of good stuff on these guys. Alright, come here, chicken. We're gonna start breeding you. Where's another chicken? Where is another chicken? Who doesn't like sugar cookies? I don't have something to breed this pig yet, but we might as well put them in the pen for now. Oh, there's a chicken. Okay, here we go. Come here, chickens. Come here. Now you will stick around. Very good. Cute chicken. Okay. What do we need to do now? We need to make a farm. By the way, I like screenshotting all this so the mods are taken down. I got you, bro. Why don't you use any shader packs? Because I like the FPS of no shaders. And I can get some good FPS with shaders. It just generally makes the game feel laggy and less real time. I prefer FPS to game visuals every day. It wasn't Golden Star's stuff. Golden Star repeated some stuff I said, and apparently a mod took it down, and I don't know why we're making such a big deal about it. There aren't even any mods watching the live stream right now. So if something got taken down, it was probably YouTube's automated moderation. Okay, it was probably YouTube's automated moderation. In fact, that's exactly what it was. Because mentioning words like kill or things like that in a live stream chat are probably flagged words. And I can say them because what are you gonna do? Moderate what I'm saying? Like, but YouTube can certainly restrict chat messages. There's not even any mods watching right now. Yes, it was YouTube's auto moderation, I guarantee it. Now that I've dedicated even like 2 seconds of thought to it, that's definitely what it was. Or if there are mods watching, then there certainly are mods watching. But as far as participating in chat, I don't know if that includes moderation action. But from what I can see. Is it really all that embarrassing to have a message removed and then complain about it and then confirm that it's not? Like, let's just move on from that, please. So we're gathering dirt and also just trying to flatten out this terrain around here a bit, trying to make it a bit more compatible with a farm. We do need to make a house at some point as well. So let's make a... We could probably just be burning through our copper. To make shovels with. The terrain is as flat as my wallet. Well that means then you got some money then, huh? Because this terrain isn't really flat. Man, these trees are just absolutely huge. By the way, do you still have where the Windows key would be? What? I'm bored. This chat is dry. I'm leaving. Bye. All right, Soren. No problem. Thanks for being here. I have the key on my keyboard, yes. True fact man, back at it again. With a true fact man answer. With a true fact answer. Actually, we might put our house up here on this ledge. You know? I think this might be a good spot for that. Just cut down a bunch of trees here. First, we cut down a bunch of trees. Where am I from? From the US. From the west side of the US, if you must know. People have been fishing out all kinds of information out of me this live stream. I looked up here is what I found. How to open the emoji keyboard on Mac. Press the globe FN key on your keyboard or press Control plus Command plus on spacebar at the same time. True fact man strikes again. Do I like Donald Trump? Like, personally, I just think he's a funny guy. But, like, politically speaking? Yeah, whatever. I'm kind of indifferent to him now. He's my president, you know? Like, he's my president. So as an American, I kind of have to like him to a degree. Like, even bad presidents you have to support because of the president. To a degree. If this chicken's able to breed again, I need them to start laying some more eggs. Because this guy... Oh, he doesn't take eggs anymore. Well, then whatever. Ugh. Excuse me. I don't like that I'm so close to a savanna and a swamp, though. Is this very good spawn, chat? Like, is this a good place to build up shop? I want to do a little bit of exploring, because maybe there's a spot that's a bit better than this one that we could use. Before we start really establishing where we are, you know what I mean? I'm literally next to the two worst biomes, it's true. Am I gonna play aeronautics, like create aeronautics or not? No, probably not. Okay, so what we're gonna do... Got our fishing rod so we can get food. Oh, what? Oh, the stone cutter. Be careful, chicken. We're gonna bring a smoker so we can cook our fish. And I'm going to make some diamond boots to complete the outfit. There we go. Nice. Okay, we're gonna go, see if there's a better place for us to settle, because I actually don't really like this place that much. We got the savanna biome and the swamp, like, right next to us, so I'm not a big fan of that. Oh my gosh. Freaking ugly bat. Wow. You don't have to like him just because he's your president. I was saying that in the spirit of supporting your country as a whole, and maybe being more magnanimous and setting aside issues, even big issues, for the sake of unity of the country. But I suppose that's too complicated, so whatever. Okay, we're gonna go find a place to settle. What's your favorite part of any Minecraft world? Mine is building. You like building? I don't know. I like exploring. I like farming. I like the mods that make systems work together so that, like, the world feels dynamic and alive. I like fishing. Maybe it's fishing. I really like fishing in this game. Is it true that the US spreads propaganda for war? Yeah. Where's a good place, chat? We need like a... Oh, is that a dark forest? Hold on. I might settle in a dark forest. What's up, amalgam? Amalgam. Yeah, that's just amalgam. What's up? Have you been to a stream before? I don't think I recognize your name. How did the US frame the 11th of September on the Muslims? Because that was the narrative. And it justified our invasion into Afghanistan. I agree in that regard, but if you feel a president is representing the country... Well, yeah. You should voice your concern if it doesn't feel like they're representing the country, 100%. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. I was giving my own opinion because my opinions align more with Trump maybe than yours does, or anybody. And so, for myself, my issues are a little bit more minor, and so I'm able to set aside the differences a bit more. But that doesn't mean that's the rule for everyone. It's fine. I used to call Kamala Harris Koala Harris. That's pretty funny. My username was It's Abi. Oh, I got you. I changed it semi recently. Cool. Well, I recognize you then. Welcome back. I liked Trump before he actually became president. Yeah, and actually started doing stuff? Sure. I liked him as everything except as the president. Fair enough, man. Whatever. Chat, do we settle in a dark forest? Might be nicer. I don't know if I like the wood type as much as spruce, though. Let's keep running inland and see what we got. The funny thing is I probably dislike Trump for reasons very, very differently than you guys might dislike Trump. If I'm picking up the sentiment you guys are expressing, which is, I suppose, more of a left-wing type of approach. I'm coming at a dislike of him from the right-wing approach. Talk about the orange man, you might start a debate. Whatever. I don't care. What are we thinking here? There's a lot of sand here. That's kind of nice. I don't like the birch forest, though. Let's go grab our boat and go further. I was just crapping his pants all day. I just don't like politics. I love politics. Where did I put that boat? It's back here, right? The rich... yeah, those kind of issues, all certainly true. You're good. You guys are good. Yeah, it's all stuff that would have to be debated out. Honestly, a lot of people put a lot of emotion behind that kind of stuff, and it's not like it isn't a big deal. It's just like a lot of people have a lot of emotional baggage to dump out on someone like a Trump figure. And I don't really engage with a lot of that. I think it's really tiresome to deal with emotional people. So that's usually my issue with politics when it's brought up. Is that wild rice? Please tell me it is. Oh, it's cabbage. Sure, we'll rock with some cabbage. Why not? We do gotta cook some of this real quick, though. Boom. Boom. I'm tired, Chad. It takes a lot out of you to play a video game for people all day. I don't know if... Yeah, there's a lot of that, too. Yeah, that's kind of the issue. It's just foreign lobbies and stuff like that, so yeah, there's a lot of that to consider as well. It's difficult, man. It's a tricky bag. Oh, I still have cobblestone in my backpack. Well, whatever. We won't be out here that long. We're just looking for a good place to settle. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I can agree with a lot of that. It definitely brings distrust into the governance of the country. At the same time, I'm wary of the fact that it's very easy to kind of jump to conclusions about that kind of stuff. So, like, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm trying to be wise about that kind of thing. But yeah, enough about that, guys. It's alright. I've got, like, a zit under my left nostril. It's very uncomfortable. Very annoying. Just grab the boat. Go. Okay. Just reading chat. What are you guys saying? Yeah, well, that's a whole other ball game, my guy. I hate this, but I feel like only the Muslim politicians and mayors focus on the actual people in their state. I mean, that's mainly because most of the people that they're listening to in the state are people that they imported from somewhere else to that state, which is usually what's going on and usually what those particular, that particular subset of politicians are most in support of. So you can't flip to the other side of the coin. Both are a problem. You know what I mean? The only solution would be, well, it just depends on who your constituent is, you know? I care about America, I care about my country, and what's best for it, you know? If I boost your server twice, will you give me your channel? Can you give me your entire YouTube channel just for boosting your server twice? Deal? Let me see the bursts, and then I promise I'll give you my entire YouTube channel. Trust. Man, what a little desert this is, huh? Just gonna see if I can find a good forest biome or spot that has some potential. I need a mod that makes the daytime a little bit longer. Like, just a little bit. But yeah, he's gonna strike us down. Yeah, you're gonna get my channel taken down. Be careful what you talk about, my friend. Just kidding. We should probably just be going by water for most of this anyways. Do we want to be in a dark forest, chat? I don't mind dark forests. I have a soft spot in my heart for birch forests, funny enough. Like, I hate birch wood, but I really like the look of birch forests. Maybe that's just me being crazy, but... Gosh, the camera going everywhere. I like the realistic rowing mod, but the problem is it kind of makes everything a little awkward. Transitioning my camera and stuff. Oh, whoa. What is down there? Oh, it's just a cave system. Long time no see. What's up, Beck? Stop with the water. There are only 4 people. It's fine, guys. It's alright. Let people enjoy how they want to enjoy. I'm not being particularly energetic right now, or interesting, so it's fine. Just leave it be. I kind of want to see what's this way. Or this way. Kind of past this birch forest, there might be a normal good forest over here. I do have a map mod, but I don't want to use it because it feels kind of cheap. Water doesn't have that anatomy. Me personally, I like non-obnoxious people like you. Oh, thank you. Stack, you're interesting. Water. Stop. That's crazy. People who notice those kind of little things should keep it to themselves. But whatever. Been a rough days around here. That's why I don't show up. Ending high score now. So, oh wow. There you go. Well, good for you, Beck. Push through. You got it. How many days has it been? We're on day 22. I'm not going to 100. I'm just, you know, it's just some fun tongue-in-cheek about Minecraft thumbnails and titles and stuff. 100 days in Minecraft, like Minecraft, but how many days has it been? That was kind of my bit. I kind of like this river, chat. We should build along this. Yeah, somewhere in here. I like this area. Oh, I really like this area. Oh yeah, right here. Hold on. Oh yeah, see this? Yeah, we're definitely building here. You know, I should have placed a lodestone so I can find this place again. I think as an alternative to that, I can just, like, build maybe a big dirt tower or something. So that we can see it. What the heck did you jump from? Thinking like right around here, chat. Yeah, so let's build like a column or something. How are we gonna... I should have brought a lodestone with me so I could connect the compass to it. Oh, I have tons of cobblestone. That's what. It all comes together, chat. We'll just build this huge column, put a light, like a torch at the top. So we can find our way back to here. Oh dang, there's a fire going on. It's not good. Oh, there's a poplar. There's a dappled forest over there. Oh, chat. Oh, I was thinking if I wanted to build in a dappled forest. I really like this area, though. And that's like surrounded by more birch. I don't really like the wood type of dapple that much either, so, but I mean, it is nice. We can build something there. What are you guys still talking about? Okay, here we go. Oh wait, I said, I was gonna put a torch at the top. Oh, we'll still get it. We'll still find it. Oh my gosh, yeah, let's just suffocate myself. Okay, we went this way. Not gonna lie, boats are a little bit tricky to navigate with the realistic rowing mod. Cycle, would you rather face an orbital strike in all your hardcore World Series for a DMCA copy strike? What? 100-day video? Hell no. I've only ever done one, leading a villager, which was a terrible, terrible video. Like, the effort to produce it to how well it did was literally as bad as it gets. It took me ages to make that video. I feel like personally I'm somewhat niche, at least on streams video. I feel like you go for more energetic YouTube thing, not brand. Yeah, you know, you got to bring a kind of energy to YouTube videos. Streams, it's like, I don't know. I don't have a script. I'm just kind of going off of whatever. So I don't know how I would otherwise. I don't know how to bring the kind of energy that I use during videos to a live stream, because the energy that I bring in a video is because of the editing and the script and everything that we're talking about. You know, I'm just playing Minecraft, so. What's up, Kit Piece? I'm probably gonna finish things up here pretty soon, because I'm pretty tired. Like, I'm kind of hard crashing. It's like 2 p.m. Read my message. The water did must be... Stop about the water death. Stop. It's lonely at the top. We're not talking about water death. We're not. Day 23. Man, all this rowing and I'm only 52% tired. That's how you know Steve's a goat. Steve being a placeholder term for just the player character in general. That's what I mean. WD caster. Determination. Oh, tired, chat. Tired. Am I in Washington? No, I'm not. Stop about the water. That's crazy. Y'all are crazy. Okay, I know where we are. I have to clear 710 gigabytes of Google Drive to receive emails. Holy cow. Am I in a niche state? I'm in a hot state. I'm in a warm state. I thought people knew which state I lived in. I thought that was common knowledge. So you in call? Oh, Cali. That's an I. No, I'm not. Sorry, Golden just got me to make the stream more interesting. What is the best U.S. state? Weather-wise, it is California. That's what's so unfortunate. Probably Florida. Florida might be one of the better US states, all things considered. Not weather-wise, but like they don't have property tax. So if you actually pay off your home, you can stop, like it actually becomes an asset and stops draining money on you, at least most of the money. Like you actually own your home. Rather than like just renting it so the government doesn't kick you out with property tax. Honestly, that alone kind of makes Florida kind of the GOAT in my mind. But I'm not a homeowner either, so who knows. I struggle with streaming Minecraft mainly because, like, when I'm playing Minecraft, most of what makes me enjoy not most of it, but a large part of what I enjoy about Minecraft is the fact that I can, like, listen to something else while I'm doing it. I can watch a video or I can listen to an audiobook or something like that. But when I'm streaming it, I have to be entertaining and stuff and, you know, and talk a bunch and all that jazz. And so it's, like, really tiresome sometimes to, like, play Minecraft with this much intention. It gets very tiring. Have I thought about doing Minecraft Dungeons content? I have thought about doing Minecraft Dungeons content, actually. I do enjoy Minecraft Dungeons. Maybe I'll start live streaming some Minecraft Dungeons. Would y'all watch me play that? No, I'm not in Oregon. Yeah, I might have to try it out one of these days. If, like, if I started playing it again, I totally would stream it. It's just literally, I just haven't bothered playing it much. Like, for a while. Like, it's not a matter of, oh, whether or not I feel like it would be good for streaming or not. It's literally just a matter of, I just haven't been playing it at all. Okay. Oh, huge fire. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh, huge fire. Oh my gosh. The savanna biome got absolutely nuked. Or the line between the savanna biome and the forest. Man, I don't even have anything for this. I literally have nothing for this. Run, flee from the fires, ladybug. Oh my gosh, it's literally spreading. Okay, I think the key is to, like, wet the ground so that the grass doesn't spread it from the trees to other trees. I need to craft the fire extinguisher. Okay, I think we controlled the spread of it this direction a little bit. It's jumping from leaves to leaves, though. Yeah, whatever. That's tragic. I don't really know what to do about that. Have I ever tried any world gen mods? Oh, I've tried lots of world gen mods, yeah. That doth stream Minecraft. Thou can playeth anything. You've only plenty of games. Thou not limited to Minecraft, limited to these blocky worlds. See past the dark and reacheth out for the light. Okay. Thank you, my friend. Oh, let's go put this cobblestone away. Oh, you know what you need to do? Stack to nearby chests needs to ignore the hotbar. Yeah, do not quick stack items from the hotbar. There we go, that's better. Okay, chat. Man, do I keep streaming? I'm gonna use the restroom and we'll stream for a little bit longer. I'm not sure how long, but as long as I can. So I'll be right back. I'm back. Hold on, I'm back. Ooh. Yeah, big fire. That legit might spread here, to be honest. Yeah, it's looking like it's gonna spread all the way over here. That's crazy. Alright, well, we gotta move fast then, because I do want to get to the new spot. We're gonna do this. We're gonna grab a bunch of fences. Okay, so all the fences we'll ever need. We're gonna run over there. We're gonna make a new compass as well. We're gonna bring a lodestone. And we'll bring a... And I guess we could just bring as many of our items as we can as well. Okay. bring... I mean, this won't spread over here as long as... I guess we'll be okay. You good? Am I good? You guys okay? Man, I swear I'll break my monitor. Why? What's wrong? Why are you saying, man, I live in the bathroom? That's crazy. Alright, chat. I'm probably gonna end stream for now. I got some other stuff I gotta get to. We had a good long stream, 3 hours. In midday. Probably won't stream tonight because I'll be at Ultimate Frisbee, but hoping to stream more often when I can. So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you all for being here. Amalgam, Silver Ether. A couple of people. Let me see participants. Won't let me see who's watching by name. But anyways, thanks you guys for being here. Appreciate you watching, enjoying the stream. Thank you. Like, subscribe. We'll be here for the next streams and stuff. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, I have to go. I have to go, Silver Ether. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got other stuff I gotta do. Alright. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Take care. Take care. I'll try to upload some shorts and stuff. Gun stack. What?